Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be watching a video called I Am the Only Man in My Town. This is a true animated story, so yeah, we're going to get into it. Also, if you can hear rain in the background, please do ignore that. I'm currently in the middle of a storm, so it's pretty loud outside. Anyways, we're going to hop into the video and see what it's about.
I was the only boy born into a girl's village after 20 years. When you're the first boy to be born into a village chock-block full of girls after 20 years, let me tell you, that's some burden to bear.
Okay, not gonna lie, I'm low-key kind of confused. To make a baby, you need a male. So where are all the men? Where are the fathers? Have they been like locked up and put somewhere? I'm low-key scared about this.
All you guys out there are probably thinking it must be like winning the lottery. Girls flocking to your feet everywhere. Yeah, it kinda was like that at first. But then things just got weird. Okay, so I live in a small village in East Europe, and the women have been giving birth to only girls for the past 20 years. We aren't really sure why, but my village believes that they got cursed from a witch that they kicked out a long time ago. But if you ask me, I think God is the one punishing us for kicking her out.
Okay, so they're talking about how they can't give birth to any guys. I'm looking for the fathers, like where are the dads? To have a child you need a man. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe no males live in the village and it's just a female run village.
On top of all that, people in my village are not allowed to marry people from the outside. So, the moment my parents realized I was a boy, they quickly wrapped me up in a blanket and kept my gender a secret.
Okay, so as you can see, there's a dad there. I don't know, like, why aren't they giving birth to guys? I don't know if this is correct, but I'm pretty sure more males are born than females. Like, I'm pretty sure the population of males might be higher than female. I don't know, I'm not a scientist or a fact expert, but that's weird. Why isn't there any guys?
They told everyone I was a girl and that my name was Jackie, when in actual fact, I was a boy and my name was Jared. A little bit weird, right? But my parents had no other option. They knew that people would freak out if they found out I was a boy.
It's literally a gender. The boys got a willy, the girls have got like a hole. I don't understand what the concern is. Are they gonna get looked down upon? Are people gonna judge them? Like, it's literally a boy. It's not that deep.
No one in our village had given birth to a boy in more than 20 years, and my parents didn't want me to get so much attention. They just wanted me to live a normal life.
Okay, so if we went back a couple of seconds, I'm pretty sure it said that there was 98 women born. This is a pretty small village. Literally, like, the population must be only like 100. That's literally 2 babies a year born. That's not a lot of people.
Except it wasn't normal, and I only realized that now, thinking back. At the time, I was none the wiser. I happily played with dolls and wore frilly dresses and let everyone call me Jackie. I mean, I didn't even know I was called Jared.
Well, that is true. Like, if he's brought up to be something that he isn't, he's gonna be confused. Like, if I was born and I was told that, oh, you wear dresses and your name's Caitlin, I would think it would be normal. Like, I wouldn't think anything of it.
Well, that was until I was 5 years old. I was playing in our backyard when a woman appeared on the other side of the wall. She was dangling some candy in front of my face.
Please don't tell me that he's gonna follow the woman. Do not talk to somebody who gives you candy. They are gonna grab you and put them in the back of their white van.
The little puppy dog? I followed her. I kept looking back, expecting my parents to come running out to get me, but they were nowhere to be seen. The woman asked me to get into her car and told me that if I was a good boy, she'd give me more candy.
He's literally just got kidnapped. Like, why is this kid getting kidnapped? Is she a scientist or is she the police? Maybe the whole village is like under a massive operation or like experiment. Maybe they put something in their food and water.
I didn't even think twice. My parents never let me eat candy. But then I realized she'd said good boy, and I turned to her and told her I was a girl. I'll never forget the way she threw her head back and let out a chuckle. She looked at me and said, "Sure, pumpkin, and I'm the president of the United States."
How did she know that he was a boy? Oh my god, maybe there's been rumors going around. Is this guy gonna get dragged?
Oh, look, there's a flying pig. I fell for it and looked. And the next moment, she'd lifted up my dress and said, "See, you're a boy, you little freak."
This is a child. You can't pull up their dress or like anything. You can't look at them like that. Only their parents should be able to look at them like that. That's literally sexual harassment. This is getting creepy. I don't like the sounds of this.
Didn't understand what she was talking about. And then she explained that I was a boy and that my parents had been lying to me. Then she said the village mayor was offering a reward to the first woman to give birth to a son. And seeing as my parents were keeping me a secret, she'd hand me over and collect the reward money herself.
Okay, so this woman's literally just kidnapped a kid, pulled down his pants, and is now gonna pretend that kid's her son to get loads of money. Yeah, this is definitely somewhere in America. This doesn't happen anywhere else in the world except for America. Americans are crazy.
I was too young to fully understand, but I knew I was in serious trouble. I started screaming and thrashing my arms about, and this only made her drive faster. I have no idea why I did what I did next, but suddenly, I jumped onto her knee. She couldn't see where she was going, and that's when we crashed. We could have died. but I didn't care. At that moment, all I wanted was to get away from that horrible woman.
Okay, so if you ever do get kidnapped and you're beside the kidnapper, punch them. Like, literally try to get them to crash the car. Obviously, if you're going across a bridge, don't get them to fly into the sea. But, like, if you can, try your best to get out of the car. Like, he's done the right thing. She has crashed her car and he can now get out.
And it was my lucky day, because all that happened was her car got a bit crushed, but I escaped without even a scratch. I started running back towards our village, and she was chasing me, but I was too fast for her.
Yeah, I don't like the sounds of this. Why is this lady chasing this poor kid? Like, seriously, something here is wrong.
My parents suddenly drove by, and my mom burst into tears. Well, there was nothing that woman could do. She was well and truly caught now. Turns out she'd escaped from a nearby psychiatric clinic, and they came and picked her up promptly. My parents had no other choice. They had to tell the mayor and everyone else that I was actually a boy, and that my name was Jared.
Wait, but how did the lady know that he was a boy if she was in some type of clinic? I'm telling you, rumors have been going around this town.
But I like being Jackie, I told them. That just made my mom cry more, and when she switched my dresses for shorts and t-shirts, I felt strange. I thought no one would want to be my friend anymore, but I couldn't have been more wrong. All of a sudden, every girl wanted to be my friend. I was the center of attention, and honestly, it was too much.
Okay, so now all the girls are gonna try and sleep with him. Honestly, I low-key feel bad for him because, like, he's been lied to his whole life. Some random lady literally just tried to kidnap him. He's now found out that he's actually a boy and he's had to change, like, everything he does. Everyone's fallen in love with him and he's getting all this attention and he doesn't like it. I feel so bad for this poor kid.
I was just a kid. Suddenly, I had girls hanging off me, wanting to play with me all the time. How come I was more popular as a boy than a girl? Anyway, the older I got, the more intense it became. When I turned 12, the village mayor started a new tradition. From now on, every year on my birthday, I'd sit on a throne for the whole day, and all the women who wanted to conceive baby boys would come and bow at my feet, and one by one, they'd reach out and kiss my feet.
Ew, what is up with this weird family? Not even family, what is up with this weird town? Like, what is going on? Why is there a bunch of grown-ass lady kissing this poor kid's feet? Honestly, if I were him, I'd just run away and never come back because I would be terrified.
It freaked me out so much, but the mayor told me he'd buy me a special gift if I did this one thing for the village. One time though, it was taken too far. One woman wouldn't stop kissing my toes, and suddenly I felt a sharp pain shooting through my body. She'd gotten so carried away, she'd actually bitten down. I was even bleeding. After that, I refused to do it the following year.
Yeah, I don't blame him, and why is this creepy man trying to get him to let woman kiss his feet? There's so many questions I have, but honestly, I don't want to answer anymore. I just want this video to end. I am tired of this weird animation. I just don't care.
It was just some stupid ritual that the village thought would bring them luck, and come on, it wasn't even working. I was still the only boy. When I turned 18, I decided the only way to handle all the attention was to just embrace it. There was one girl, Sammy, who was actually pretty cute, and after she basically begged and stalked me for weeks, I agreed to be her boyfriend. Of course, all the other girls were jealous, and I was worried I was about to start World War III.
Oh, poor Sammy's gonna have all the girls trying to beat her up. Honestly, imagine being the only girl in the town and you get the only man. All the girls want your man.
Looks like Sammy won. I actually felt like I was really falling for her, and one night, she invited me over to her house. Her parents were out, so we started making out.
Yeah, I don't really want to hear about this. If what I'm thinking actually happens, I'm gonna need a lot of holy water.
She was really hot. She reassured me they'd only be home much later, but suddenly we heard the door. I leapt behind the sofa half-dressed, and then things went horribly wrong. Well, how did it go? Did he put a baby in you yet? Come on, Sammy, we aren't paying you all this money so you can sit around.
Oh my gosh. What in the world is happening? So she wanted babies and the parents were gonna give her money. I'm hoping this isn't real. Like, I'm genuinely hoping this is fake because I'm kind of scared.
Give us a grandson already. I couldn't believe it. She'd been using me. I stood up and gave her parents the biggest fight. Then I turned to Sammy and said, "Screw you. I hope it's a girl you have." Then I grabbed my clothes and walked out. I never wanted to see her again. But then later, she fell off the stairs and had a miscarriage. To everyone's shock, Sammy was actually pregnant with a baby boy. After that, the whole village knew about it and made them go even crazier. Women lined up outside my house for the whole day. Some even tried to enter my home.
Yeah, this is just way too crazy. Like, I don't understand what in the world is going on. Somebody please tell the creators of this story they need to stop. Like, they're out of control. Oh my gosh. gosh. I'm too tired. I don't care. Like, honestly, too many things are happening. I just don't care.
Everyone wanted my number and my social media contact. They even put security to watch me. But then I was like, screw it. After the way Sammy used me, I decided to get revenge by dating as many girls as possible.
Okay, so he's not gonna turn into a player and have loads of babies. What is going on with this world?
Girls were basically falling at my feet, while guys around the world were doing the impossible to get girls' attention. So I dated a whole bunch of them at the same time, and they did everything for me. They got me food, gave me massages, and I got all kinds of gifts daily.
Why is he treating them like slaves? Like, why can't some guy from, like, anywhere else around the world move to that town? Where are all the favors? Like, why doesn't anybody live in that town? I'm actually kind of confused. Is there, like, some type of curse? Are the girls eating the favors? Like, where are all the other boys? I'm really scared.
I mean, we all know how much fun a guy like me can have with girls. They were just so hot and amazing. And the best part, I didn't have to work for it. But there was so much expectation. They all wanted sons.
If I were him, I'd just leave the town. Like, you don't need to be there. Literally, just leave.
I wasn't ready to be a father. Babies were so not my thing.
Well, I mean, like, if you really don't want a kid, I'm sure you could just have one with them and they take care of it. If they have another baby boy, that little baby boy will get praised and then you can leave. Literally, during their account, take all the money and skirt out.
I tried to talk to my mom about it, but suddenly she started crying. I told her I wasn't interested in hearing about how much she wanted a grandson again. But then she took me by surprise. She told me she was sick and that she didn't have much time left and that she only wanted me to be happy.
This story has so many plot twists. Okay, so he had a girlfriend, she had a miscarriage, and then she threw herself down the stairs. He's now dating all these girls who just want him for babies. His mum is now sick and dying. This guy's life is crazy. Like, what is going on?
I felt so guilty. Was I being selfish? Why couldn't I just give my mom what she truly wanted, which was clearly a grandson? After our conversation, I asked Amy, who lived next door to us, if she wanted to be my girlfriend. I made her swear to keep it secret so that the other girls didn't get jealous.
So he's now got another girlfriend. Why has he got like 5 girlfriends? How can he feel so much love and affection and give it to people?
I felt like time was against us. Mom kept getting more sick, and Amy and I were having no luck getting pregnant. Then I thought, what if I had another girlfriend too? I don't know if it was the thought of losing my mom and not giving her what she wanted, or if I was actually going insane or something. But I asked Leanne, who lived at the end of the village, if she'd like to be my girlfriend too, and obviously she said yes. Please don't judge me for two-timing. I just felt desperate.
Okay, so he's now gonna try and have babies with all the girls in the village! What is going on? Like, I'm actually kind of scared and confused. Too many things are happening at once.
Then shit hit the fan. Clearly the universe wasn't playing with me. On the same day, they both called me and told me they were pregnant. Amy was a strict Catholic and said her parents would kill her if we didn't get married. So I married her at home, and we had a quiet little ceremony.
What about the other one? They were both pregnant at the same time. Too many things are happening, and I don't understand it, and I don't like it, and I want this to be over.
Then, Leanne told her dad she was pregnant, and he threatened to beat my ass if I didn't marry his daughter. I knew I didn't have a choice, but was it even legal?
Please don't tell me he's gonna try and marry 2 people at the one time.
2 wives? But no one would need to know. This all happened in the same week. Suddenly, I had 2 wives and 2 babies on the way. Leanne's dad gave me a job on his farm, so I spent the daytime with Leanne. Then every night, I'd go home and stay with Amy.
I don't know what to say. I meant to react to this and say how I feel, but I honestly don't know how to feel. How am I meant to respond to this? So many things have happened.
My parents knew about Amy, but I just prayed they didn't find out about Leanne. Listen, I wasn't happy about it. In fact, I didn't feel anything for these girls, and I was sure it would get out at some point.
Wait, so when he has a child and the girlfriends want him to shoot a child to his family, what's he gonna do? He can't say that one of them had twins or triplets because she'll be like, no, that's not my baby. He's got himself into a really sticky situation.
It did, because both of them gave birth to boys. I was there for Amy's and had to rush over to Leanne's to make her birth too.
Okay, this has to be fake. The girls gave birth in the same day and both of them gave birth to males. What is going on in the head of the creators of this story?
And the mayor held another stupid ceremony. Well, there was no way I could go. Everyone would find out. I packed a small bag and gave my mom a kiss goodbye, and then I took my dad's old bicycle and cycled out of the village as far as I could.
I'm pretty sure cycling out of the village isn't gonna get you far. Where does he live? In the middle of nowhere? Like, literally, can he not fly somewhere? He talks about how he gets all this money and gifts from the girls. Could he not pay for a flight?
I rented a small room at a cheap motel, but then every social media platform reported me missing. The whole village was looking for me.
Every social media media platform. He lives in a village with like 100 people. That's not that many people, so it's probably not going to be that viral. Maybe for your village it might be viral, but it's not going to be viral all over the world.
Tried to disguise myself as someone else, and I started working at a grocery store nearby. A long time passed and no one found me. I started having male friends my age, which was pretty cool.
He started having male friends his age, but he was the only male in the village, so how can he have friends who are also males? There's so many lies and holes in this story.
But to be completely honest, I also missed my family. I was scared of what they'd do if I went back to see them, so I never did. Until one day, after a whole year passed, I heard a knock on the door. It was the motel manager standing there with my 2 wives, and he said, "These women are looking for you." I wanted to run, but I saw that they were holding 2 adorable baby boys. My 2 wives told me, "We want you back. We don't care that you're married to both of us, but if it's too much for you, you can choose one." I hated how my life was like before, but after seeing my 2 boys, I couldn't stay here.
This video just needs to end, honestly.
My village needed me to have more children. Both of my wives were pretty cool, so I decided to stay married to them both. And eventually, I got a 3rd wife after a few years. And today, I became the proud father of 10 boys.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm happy that video's now over. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll definitely do more videos like this in the future. Honestly, this video was crazy and kind of a mess, and honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!